Welcome to Fit to Be Real.
And a little extra.
Help me. Save me, help me. I can't handle it.
I don't know why she can't handle me today as opposed to other days.
Whoa, that was hard. That was really hard. That's why.
I can't talk because her house is so cold. I am trying to warm up. My hands are defrosting, so I have to hold my coffee.
65 degrees in here.
Every window is open. It's the coldest day of the year so far. It's 67 degrees.
You're a fool. We went to Carly's house this weekend, and I was sweating. I kept taking clothes off.
Yes.
And I couldn't handle it, so all I did was drink more wine to try to handle it. Oh, my God.
I had to open the doors, turn on the AC. She was, struggling.
I was like, you people live like this? What's this?
Oh, my God, it's so cold in here. Look, my fingers are turning blue. Honestly.
Okay, well, eat some more fat. No. I don't know what to tell you. I'm Victoria. I have enough fat.
Hey, guys. Oh, Carly.
I am very comfortable. All right? If you have a problem with that, this seems to be your issue.
Shut the windows. That's all I'm saying. You went deep. I just wanted to shut the windows.
Hold, please.
She's walking over. She's shutting the windows. For those that cannot see, oh my God, thank you. It's already 10 degrees warmer. She could have done this before we turned this on when I asked her to.
I'm upset. I'm annoyed. I'm upset. I'm mad. Last night, she was like, what do you want to do? I said, I don't know. I'm tapped out. She said, cool. I'm coming over at this time and we're going to do this. I was like, okay. Yay. All right.
Isn't it part of your sister's job to say when you're tapped out, I'm overwhelmed, to be like, okay, keep going?
Or be like, you know what? I get it. Because you're also tapped out, but for some reason, you like to thrive and burn out and think it looks good on you, and it doesn't.
I mean, this shirt says Thug Life.
And deflect to say other things that have nothing to do with anything you're talking about. I don't thrive that way.
I thought I was helping by picking the subject.
Here it is. Here it is, folks. Let's talk, okay? What she picked out was sending me links. I'm not going to look at these. You're in charge. It's for my birthday. Hold for reflection.
I was helping. I did the research.
Carly's turning 40. And the world is stopping.
I never said that.
No, but she is turning 40, and I don't know. I hear everyone their 40s were their best time. So to me, it seems like something exciting, especially since I'm almost there too. So I don't know.
I heard people say that when I was 20 and 30, and I would roll my eyes saying I'm never going to get there. So 40s seemed so far away, and it's in a week.
When did it feel so far away? When you were 20?
Yes.
Or this week?
No, it felt so far away. Like growing up, you were
we knew this was coming.
You know how back in the day it was over the hill 40s? It's not like that anymore. I feel like people don't throw parties called over the hill anymore.
Well, first of all, rude. What a horrible theme.
That used to be a theme for 40-year-old birthday
parties. I know,
parties.
but that's a horrible theme. Another 40 years, you will be 80. Just think of it that way. So I do think that's why, I guess, it's midway, even though 50 feels more midway, even though you're not making it to 100.
Mm-mm.
You're this cold now, you're not making it to 100.
Wait, do you know what's really sad?
Oh, good. This is Carly's MO. She got finished teaching Monday, and I was like, oh my gosh, it was so hard. She was like, did you see that helicopter crash? I was like, what? Huh? She loves, you are Carmela to a T. She loves telling bad news.
I feel like this is what Mom started doing in her 40s, being like, oh, something good happened. Let me tell you about Debbie Downer.
And when she does it now, Carly gets so angry.
I do.
And yet that's Carly's number one subject matter.
Well, with Mom, it's usually about politics. And I'm like, Mom, I don't have time for this. But a Debbie Downer.
Don't pay attention to the real world problems.
No, we were having dinner because I get to have dinner with my kids once every other Monday. And we were sitting down and I was asking them questions from the pack of, like the cards of questions we asked one time on a podcast.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
It was like icebreaker questions. So I was asking the kids those.
Getting to know your children.
Yes, I was getting to know them because they eat better when they're distracted. So dinner time is crazy at our house, and it's just like yelling at them to eat. So if I distract them with questions, they'll eat.
Fair.
So one of the questions was like, what's your biggest fear? And Lewis said dying.
But we knew this.
I know, but I didn't like that he was like dying. I don't want to die, and I don't want anybody to die. And I was like,
But also, why? I'm not surprised by that. You're so afraid, and tell them all the things you're afraid of. And 9 times out of 10, it has to do with death and that you're going to get murdered randomly in your house, or that someone's going to steal your children. They know your fears.
Yeah,
They're
that's
afraid
true.
of water because you're afraid of water.
yeah,
You did it to them.
yeah. And I asked him what his superpower would be.
Happy birthday.
And he said to live forever. And I was like, oh, God.
I don't know if that's a normal kid thing because I don't have kids.
Yeah.
I feel like it might
I
be.
don't know, and I have kids. I don't know if that's normal.
But I feel like it might be. Like some kids get obsessed with death and then they grow out of that phase.
Melody's biggest fear was spiders.
Pedro's too. Melody and
Really?
Pedro are the same.
Oh, God. I'm like, that's your biggest fear?
I don't know if that's a biggest fear, but they don't like spiders. I don't mind them. I talked to the one that's in my door frame out back when I let Pepper out. I'm like, hey, we have mutual respect of like, you don't come in here and I
No.
won't come to you.
Spiders would not be I don't like them. What's your biggest fear?
Well, sharks. I have a phobia of sharks.
Yeah, but like a shark is not going to come to your door today. What's your daily, day-to-day biggest fear?
I don't live in that. I really don't. Like, I don't wake up being like, gee, I hope this doesn't happen to me today. If I die, I die.
No fear. KNOW. Capital NO.
No. No in your brain.
Remember when that was so popular?
It was like the coolest.
No fear.
Cool. Happy 40th. Hope you don't die. Here's the thing. Nope, I have no advice. No advice. You have to stop showing your kids what you're afraid of. That's it. That's my advice.
I was just like, oh man, game over. Go to bed.
Hopefully you wake up. All right. Moving on to something more lively, even though Carly will ruin this. That's what we've learned in 40 years.
Yeah.
One of the links that she sent me was 90s trivia. Do you know these questions?
No, I didn't look at them.
No, I know.
Oh,
But 90s
oh.
trivia. So do you know the answers to these 1990s, because you were born in the 1900s,
I know.
1990s things. And I just figured, would spice things up a little. So we're going to get help from our little Dolly Parton. I have these 2 amazing table books. And Dolly, if you're out there listening, we love you. And we have a buzzer for yes and a buzzer for no.
Sweet.
These are my dog buzzers. I did teach my dog to talk to me, but then it got annoying, so she doesn't do it as much because I don't allow it. This one used to say, play with me, but now it says, boo. So if you get it wrong, it's a boo. And if you get it right, this used to say, yes, because she would do a command correctly, or I would ask her a question and she would tell me the answer was yes. But now it is, you did it. Yay.
Love it when a you did it is as monotone as that.
That's how I feel. I'm tapped out. I'm overwhelmed. My sister doesn't care. Okay.
Wait, I'm prefacing this with I didn't ask 80s questions because I was born in 85, but I clearly was a newborn and have no recollection or did not know any trivia from the 80s.
She was a newborn for 5 years between 1985 to 1990. 'Tis true. She's now a toddler. What did I say? Once you're 20, it's like you're a toddler adult.
Oh, really?
And then like 25 to early 30s, you're like a teenage adult. And because it's the first time you're adulting.
When do you become an adult?
When you die. I don't know.
What am I?
In your 40s, you're like
Almost
Yeah, you're like not a preteen adult. You're not a teen adult. You're like a newbie
Yeah, okay.
in your 40s. And I feel like people in their 70s, i.e. mom or anyone, they would agree with that because they're like, yeah, you're young.
You still don't have all the answers, and you're still figuring it
But
out.
like 70s, she doesn't have all the answers.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, like I think I forget that when talking to mom or anybody else of that generation where it's like they're doing life for the first time too.
Yeah,
Like,
she's never been 70 before. It's her
why
first time.
do I think that they should just know?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Especially with the phones and stuff. Like, why do you shouldn't just know.
Well, they know way more than us.
Oh
Don't
my
tell
God,
my
yeah.
mom I said that. But I know that they've seen a lot more life than us. But yes, they're doing it for the first time. So like, yeah, they don't have all the answers.
Just don't tell my mom. Never. I take it back. You're a preteen adult. Even though you're in your 40s, you're stunted. You're not even in the newbie adult.
I'm kid you not. I was talking to a friend yesterday and I was texting like an old friend and I was like, hey, do you mind if I tell my mom that?
Oh my God.
She understood though. She was like, yes, absolutely.
You should surround yourself with other preteen adults. It's true. Okay, question number 1 about 1990s. If you were born in this generation, you'll enjoy this. If not, scroll past this because we're going to do other things.
I can't promise I'm going to know any of these answers.
She's not. What's the name of the group responsible for the Macarena? Macarena.
Yeah, I'm just going to say the Venga Boys because they're the only people that I can think of right now.
Hold. Los Del Rio?
Yeah, no. I
But
didn't know
that sounds right to me.
Yeah.
I just wouldn't pick it out. What 1990s teen movie was retitled after a Britney Spears song?
Ooh.
You know this. So the title of the movie is a Britney Spears song that was that popular in, it just says 1990s. I'm not sure.
Toxic was 2000s.
The original title was called Next to You, if that helps.
Okay. It wouldn't be Baby One More Time, but that was 90s. Oops, I Did It Again was in the 2000s. I don't know. I'll go with Oops, I Did It Again.
Drive Me Crazy.
Oh, yes. Best video ever with the little green shirt and the dance pants. She wore jazz shoes in that. She wore black jazz boots.
Like Block.
Yeah, block.
What's the infamous... Why infamous? I don't know if I agree with infamous. What's the infamous haircut inspired by a must-see TV sitcom?
Oh, the Rachel from Friends.
You did it! But infamous means you're famous for a negative reason.
Yeah, I think that's what you think infamous means, but I think it just means...
I'm sorry, what?
I don't think it's negative. I think that's what we think infamous means. But
Hold, please.
are you looking it up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because this is real.
I thought about being Rachel Green from Friends for Halloween, but I don't know if I bet they sell wigs with the Rachel haircut. I bet I could find one.
Oh, yes. Also, you're wrong.
Okay.
Infamous, well known for some bad quality or deed. Wicked, abominable.
I'm turning 40. I didn't say I was a wizard.
Preteen adult. A wizard? A wizard?
Yeah, the Rachel. That is a great haircut.
Okay.
She hated it, but
She did?
she does. Yeah.
Oh, that's a shame. Whitney Houston had a massive hit in 1992 with a cover of someone else's hit.
I Will Always Love You by Dolly Parton.
You did it! Ooh, what fashion accessory was invented by a high school shop teacher? Everyone had one.
Everyone had one?
We were obsessed with them when they came out. Could be used as a weapon.
A Kubaton. No. If you know what a Kubaton is.
A fashion accessory.
A fashion could be used as a weapon. I was going to say jellies, but no.
Ooh, jellies.
Jellies were cool in the 90s. A fashion accessory that could be used as a weapon.
I mean, we used it as a weapon. That was not its purpose.
I don't know. What? A keychain?
Slap bracelets.
Ah. Those
Hold, please.
Those are still popular today. Why are you holding for that? You can just hit it.
Because I have to put my hand down. I have to put the phone down with all the answers. Okay. What was the first rap song to hit what? To hit number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100. The first rap song ever to hit number 1?
Is it a white guy? You got to give me a hint. Is it a white guy?
Yes.
Ice Ice Baby.
Correct.
Yeah.
But that is, you can't ask me that question. You just have to have an answer.
Well, you said yes.
Because what other white rapper at that time? Eminem was not a thing yet.
Right. But if it was not a white rapper, I would have been lost.
Right. You just answer the question.
Okay.
You did it. God. All right. You're not going to know this.
Then don't ask me.
Okay. How old was Notorious B.I.G. when he was murdered?
Yeah, I know he was in his 20s. I'm going to go with 28. 29.
24.
24? That's horrible.
What singer broke her own record for highest ever attendance at the Houston Astrodome in 1995?
Selena.
How'd you know that? You did it.
Well, the Houston Astrodome is big for Selena because it's very highly populated Mexican, and she was huge in Houston. I know my Selena. I did not know she was still alive in 1995, though. I thought she was killed before then.
No, I think she was killed in 1996, but don't quote me on that.
I got it right. That's all that
okay,
matters.
yep.
I know Selena. I love her.
Okay, let's go back to reality, and you're not going to know this one. Which actor was one of the first approached to play Buzz Lightyear in Toy Story?
Oh,
So not Tim Allen.
not Tim Allen. The first one, Tim Hanks is Woody.
Who?
Tom Hanks is Woody. I'm going on a ledge here. You know when you go on ledges?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, Frasier.
What a horrible choice.
But very appropriate because he was super popular in the 90s.
But can you imagine?
Yes, I did. That's why he's not Buzz.
To infinity. Oh, God. Billy Crystal.
Oh, he would have been great.
He would have been great too, yeah. All right. What band is featured on Beavis's shirt from Beavis and Butthead?
Yeah, we weren't allowed to watch that because my mom took away MTV because she didn't want our brother watching it. So
Technically, I shouldn't take it away from me. I just never got it.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know because I would never watch the show.
Have you guys turned it off? Like, this is annoying, right? Stop getting them wrong.
Okay.
Metallica.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Am I going to get this?
I don't know. Probably not. Tamagotchi. Do you remember Tamagotchi?
Yes.
Is a combination of 2 Japanese words that mean what?
Tama and Gachi.
Right. So Tama most likely means something, and then Gachi means something. But think about what a Tamagotchi is.
Yes, it's an animal that lives in a computer that you have to take care of virtually. So it's a virtual animal. Or a Tama means animal.
Tama-
Gachi means gotcha.
Think of think of the shape of what it is.
An egg.
Okay, yes. Egg.
Egg.
And like
Egg animal.
yeah, you're not gonna get this. Egg and friend. It was not happening. Okay, last one of these questions.
I think I failed.
Definitely more booze than yeah.
Okay.
What was the best-selling rock album of the 1990s?
Rock?
You know this though. It's not rock like you're thinking Pearl Jam.
Okay. It's not Nirvana?
Maybe it is. Like, is it? No, those are, to me, those are different rocks. So, like, Pearl Jam is grunge. Nirvana is a little, well, it's grunge, but it's a little more hard. This is not rock in that regard. To me, I think you're going to think she is
She?
more folky,
Oh.
but not. But
Jewel?
But at the same time, rock. It's definitely rock.
Oh, Alanis Morissette.
Yes. Do you remember the name of the album?
Ironic.
That's
No.
a song.
Hold on. Alanis Morissette. Give me the first word.
Jagged
Little Pill.
Jeez. For that. All right. Last one because I just read it and I had no idea.
Great. So I'm not going to get it either.
What fad toy was feared to be a tool for foreign spies?
I want to say Furby.
Oh my God, yes!
Is that right?
You did it!
Because Furby is our generation's Labubu.
Yeah.
Where Labubu's got, some of them have little chips in their neck and are trying to get data from whoever buys it. Like Lewis has said, oh, don't buy me a Labubu. Does that have a chip in its neck? Because our mom has scared my kids.
Yeah, definitely just mom.
About Labubus. But yeah, Furby is like the, old school Labubu.
When you say that like that, it makes sense.
Yeah.
I just don't remember. I wanted one. I had one. I killed it the day I got it.
Mm-hmm.
I left it in the car when we went to the movies the day after Christmas, and it froze to death and never turned on. But mom waited in line for like hours.
She waited in line for hours and didn't get it.
Right.
Chris and Don bought it for you.
Right.
Because my mom couldn't get one. You couldn't get it off on the shelves.
Yeah. No, it was, moral of the story, don't have children. If you don't want nice things, don't have children. All right, so we're gonna shift past the 90s because
I bombed the 90s. You didn't ask any Full House questions. So I would have.
They didn't.
Growing Pains, Family. I would have nailed those. Like nailed them.
They didn't give me any. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do what we're good at on this podcast, and we're gonna ask Carly the uncomfortable questions.
I'll make it awkward.
Carly on the spot. I
hate this.
That's what happens in class, by the way. Me holding that note until she's finished talking because she doesn't hear when I start speaking. She just starts speaking. So then I have to wait. And then I'm like, never mind. Nothing's worth it anymore. So if you heard me go, story of my life. Every time I finish a dance, that's what happens.
I have things to say. I have lots of things to say.
Usually it's like, I'm just going to talk so that there's no silence and I'm going to look at the phone and then Okay.
She has a rough life, guys.
What made you feel the most alive?
I'm not answering that because I am dead inside. So
that's why she's so cold.
I'm freezing. I'm wearing my skeleton sweater, my Thug Life t-shirt.
For those not watching, the thugs of the life on the t-shirt are the Sanderson sisters. All right. What did you learn the hard way this past year?
The hard way. Everything. We do everything the hard way. Everything we do is the hard way. And then we realize there are better ways to do things.
That was a cop-out because that's generalized. I'm going to say the let them freaking theory, you annoying human.
I did learn that the hard way. It took me a very long time. I always come around, but I take a very long way to get there.
What do you want more of next year?
More of next year, like not... I don't want to say free time because I feel like I do have enough free time, but like productive time. Things that I want to do instead of just like when we have a free day, we don't do anything.
Because
you know what I mean?
our batteries are out.
Right, because our batteries are out. I don't want to do that next year. When we have a free day, I want to be like, oh, now I want to do this project that like I keep saying that I want to do, and I'll do it when we have more free time. But when I have free time, I'm too tired to do it.
So that means what you want less of is overworking yourself.
Right. But you said, what do you want more of? So I want to be more productive and do the things that I keep saying I don't have enough time for.
But you can't do that if your battery is out. So you want to do this thing, but you don't want to change the fact that you're overworking yourself, that on those free days, you physically can't. You mentally can't. So what you're saying is, well, I want to get over that and I just want to be productive and do it. So then it's like you're not going to make it.
Well, I was saying, it's funny that you said that, because on Sunday, we had nothing to do. After I taught, I told the class, I said, guys, just so you know, I'm taking a shower and getting back in my pajamas and pretending that none of these past 2 hours just happened. And
But there's nothing wrong with that.
no, I know, but if we had plans and we were go, it would have been fine and I would have gone and I would have been fine. But because we had nothing, I couldn't move. I was like fused to the couch, kept falling asleep. You know when your body just like dies?
This is a serious question.
But I'm saying, like, the statement, a body in motion stays in motion. If you had things to do, you'd keep going. Your body would keep running. But because I had nothing, I was like, oh my gosh, a bus hit me.
Yes, Carly, that's called burnout.
Right. So I don't want to do that next year. I don't want to have a day where I'm like, I physically can't move, not because of any other reason than like I cannot see straight because of whatever. I want to use the time that I have to do something that I want to do that I keep putting off.
Correct. We get it. Thank you for explaining. No, you did not. I think what you need to address is that you can have that, but you can't have that the way life is right now.
No. Yeah. So I want. Yeah.
You say it to people all the time when they come to you about food or changing their lifestyle or weight changes. You go, okay, well, what you're doing now doesn't work, so it has to change for you to want something different.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah. No, I get that.
You are working more than you did in the past however many years. This
Yes.
year is and by this year it started in September. So really 39 to 40, you're only a couple weeks left, but the year from September to now
Has been 7 years.
has been rough for you.
For you too.
Clearly, I'm fantastic. I don't know if you can tell by the state of my hair. All right.
Ask me an easier one.
What do you want to say no to more freely?
Oh, work stuff.
It just took us an hour to get to that point. I just thought you would say something different.
No,
but
I
no.
want to say no to definitely more work stuff. We do a lot of things because we feel like if we don't do it, somebody else is going to do it. We don't want somebody else to do it. Sort of like how we lived our life with acting. If we don't take that job, somebody else is going to take that job. Do you know what I mean?
Funny, because we're doing a class this Friday evening. After a full day of work, Carly just wanted to make it work because she felt bad. And so we have to do this extra 45-minute horribly hard class at the end of a Friday because Carly couldn't say no.
Right. I'm not 40 yet. Next Tuesday, I will say no to that.
I'm going to murder
But at
Durger
39,
you.
I'm not going to say I didn't have the power.
Mm-hmm.
But at 40, I will.
Okay. All right.
Check back.
She's not going to make it.
No.
It's less than a week till her 40th, and I think I actually will murder Durger her. Okay. If you could be a kid again on your birthday, like on the day of birth,
The day of birth.
21st, what would you do?
If I could be a kid again, I think I would have like, I don't know why I'm picturing this. Maybe it's just because it's one of those home videos that I used to watch all the time. I would have like an old school birthday party where we all wore like a dress, sat in the living room, played Duck Duck Goose or whatever games mom played, sat around the dining room table and had pizza and cake and open presents. Like,
Carly had a hair braiding party.
yeah, that was in like fifth grade. I had the girls over, and my cousins and her friend came over and French braided our hair and did our makeup.
That was the party.
That was it. I would do that.
I was picturing putt-putt. Mm-hmm. Just because I just remember that being, you just were on top of the world if you got to go to putt-putt.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. And the pizza at putt-putt was the best. I remember that pizza being good. But I would have like an old school party, but I'd make everybody go to mom's house. Like, Mom, you have it. I want princess paper plates and an ice cream cake from Carvel. Not Carnival. It was Carvel.
Wait, I just had this conversation with someone. I couldn't remember which one was first.
Carvel.
Carvel. It turned into Carnival.
Yeah.
And now Carnival doesn't exist.
Really? I guess
that's what they told me.
Yeah. But yeah, I'd have an old school 5-year-old birthday party with Simon Says and Mother May I.
And Chip Witches.
And Chip, yes. Oh, Doritos.
We didn't have that at our party.
Yeah, that was too expensive.
Wait a second.
It was probably called something else, and it was the generic brand at the Super Fresh.
You couldn't have Cheetos. You had like
Pathmark.
Orange fuzzy balls. That's what they were called.
Orange fuzzy balls. That's what we had.
Happy birthday.
But I'd do it. I'd go back to orange fuzzy balls.
Oh my God. Okay, be a fortune teller.
Okay.
And predict one thing that will happen before your 41st birthday. So this year. Like in your 40th journey around the sun.
Predict one thing that's going to happen.
I.e. manifest. What do you want?
I'm finally going to make it happen where I save up for Disney for the kids by the time I'm 41.
Guess that's why we're teaching this class. Friday evening.
Sound like a smoker.
Yeah, but you're not burnt out. Your body's not crying on the inside.
No, it's really important to me. That's like, I know I've been saying it for the past 3 years, but by the time I'm 41, my kids really want to go. And that was all three of them. If you could go one place in the world, where would you go? And they all said Disney World last night. I think it's really important. Lewis is really into Star Wars. Dean's really into Star Wars. And that's really important to me. You can say whatever you want about it not being like there's so many other places in the world to go, but that's really important. So by 41, at least I would like a plan to save. Can we say that? Just a plan.
Only you can prevent forest fires, Carly. Also, why is it really important? Like, what makes it really important for you?
Because I remember loving it so much and it being the best time, and I want them to have that too. I just, because I know it will be the best time of their life, and I want to make sure
They've
that they get
been
to do
and
it.
they don't remember.
Well, I brought them too young.
Yes, we know. We all told you
Okay,
that.
well, Mom brought them too young. Mom paid for it. So listen, Mom says, hey, I'm paying for it. Yeah, I'm in.
Why are you yelling? Hold on. Why are you yelling?
Mom wanted to take us, so I would never say no to that. I knew they were too young.
Because even Dean at 6 right
Yeah,
now,
I was pregnant.
he wouldn't remember now.
Yeah, he would, because I remember.
But I don't. I was in 2nd grade when I went.
Yeah.
And you weren't under 5. I was in 2nd grade.
No, I remember when I was young. We went before that. You weren't born. Or you were born, but you were very little. I had to sit, and Mom had to tell me that I was a baby to get on the plane for free. And I had to sit on Mom and not talk and wear a bonnet and pretend I was.
I don't think that was to Disney.
Yeah, I was to Disney. I don't think you were born. I think it was just me and Billy, Mom and Dad. But yeah, it's important.
Add it to the list.
What's the list?
Oh, everything I'm going to haunt you guys for. If you were to write a funny birthday song for yourself,
No, come on.
what would some of the lyrics be? Actually, nobody wants to know that. Don't do that one.
I can't. I'm not good at improv like that.
Okay. If you were to create a signature birthday cocktail, this list is wild. What would be in it? And then what would you name it?
Oh, a birthday cocktail?
Don't mess this up.
I mean, I'm boring. I like I would get like a vodka with a splash of soda and a little bit of cranberry. And I would call it
Basic bitch.
yes. Yes.
Basic bitchy booze.
Yes. I'm not fun like that. Yeah.
We know.
Oh, okay.
I'm so annoyed. You didn't even go for like a Real Housewives, a Bravo name, anything.
You just gave it basic B. I love that.
She can't even say bitch. She can't even say bitch. You are a toddler adult.
I'm a toddler.
You're
adult.
regressing.
Isn't that what everybody should do as they get older? Feel younger.
We're moving on.
Okay.
If you created a time capsule to open on your next birthday, which is something we could do, that would be fun.
Yeah, that would be fun.
We'll do a podcast of that.
Okay.
But let's talk about it first.
Okay.
What 3 things would you put in your time capsule?
Well,
and let's not say next birthday. That's 1 year. That's silly.
It's funny that you said that because one of the questions last night was if you had to leave the house with only one item, what would you bring?
Like in a fire or
well,
just...
so I said fire to the kids. They were like, and you could only bring one thing.
You would bring fire?
No, I said if the house was on fire and you could only bring one thing.
And you wonder why they're afraid of things and have this like fear?
But I said animals and family members don't count. Like they're already in the car. We're good. And I brought my pictures. All my pictures. Because like, what else? Andrew brought nothing.
Oh, burn.
Like legit, he was like, nothing. I don't need anything.
He doesn't need anything. He doesn't
Yeah.
need one material thing.
I would put pictures in my time capsule. The kids all picked their blankets. Elmo blanket, avocado blanket, and the tiger blanket, Melody. And Melody brought Sunny, her cat. But yeah, I would bring my pictures. I would put pictures in the time capsule, I think. Like photos, not a phone with picture albums. Like I would put actual photos in them.
You know you can still print those out.
I know. I have to do that.
It's never going to happen. It's literally never going to happen.
What was the question again? What would I put in my time capsule?
2 more. You have pictures. Give me 2 more things. There's 3 things.
The kids all like, why wouldn't you bring your phone? And I was like, because I don't want it. I would love to chuck that thing in a fire. I looks like we love our phones, but it is not something that I would want to bring with me. 2 more things.
That just got real.
Well, I felt bad that they were like, you wouldn't bring your phones?
You admit it. You're on your phone
Yeah.
a lot. A lot of it's for work.
Yeah.
So it makes it look like you're on the phone. So they, think phones are glorified. We're always on the phone. If you need a question, I don't know, let me look it up. Like, there's so much that they see that we didn't have that experience of like using this one device to be the answer for everything.
Yeah.
So it's not necessarily that you're on it all the time, but you are. Like, I would venture to say when you're on watching a movie, you're also on your phone.
Yeah.
With them. Mm-hmm. And when you go to the movies, you are on your phone at the movie theater. Why? Because she's texting me.
Yes. I find that I think of great ideas for work when I'm watching kid movies or doing other things.
Shocking that you're burnout.
And I'm like, oh, Victoria, this is a great idea for a class, or we should do this.
You need to be in the moment or else you're going to miss your life.
I'll put that. I'll put being in the moment in the time capsule. Can you do that? How do you bottle that up?
I'm going to hurt you.
I would put pictures.
We know.
Okay, at my wedding album. But
That's a picture. You're a fool.
Yeah, I had maybe one of my favorite mugs. But like, I don't know. I guess I'm like Andrew in this where like.
No, you're not. You're absolutely not.
You know what? You know what I would? I would put some of the letters that the kids wrote me and some of the letters Andrew used to write me when we were first dating in there because I would want to read them again.
It is the worst when that changes.
He used to write me letters all the time.
Aw.
I think it stopped once we got married.
Oh. Something like, oh. Yikes.
But yeah, I would put those letters in and letters like from the kids.
Honestly, if he wrote you a letter now, it would be like, why do you hate me? Why are you so mean all the time? I just want you to not be tired.
Yeah, I don't want to bring those letters. I want to bring the nice ones. Yeah.
Also, I don't know why he's Kermit the Frog.
Sounds like him.
All right, last question. For your birthday. Ugh. There's some good ones. All right. What is your favorite? We'll keep it not deep because she's clearly not good at that. What's your favorite birthday tradition or ritual that you look forward to each year for your birthday specifically?
Oh, Andrew and I go out to like a brunch and get a margarita. And then we go to Nordstrom Rack in King of Prussia, and he lets me buy as much as I want.
But you couldn't think of 3 things to put in a time capsule?
Because guess what? As much as I love that birthday tradition, I don't care about, like, I wouldn't put clothes in my time capsule because in the grand scheme of things, that stuff doesn't matter. So
why don't you save your wallet for the Disney?
because we enjoy doing that together. So it's more of the experience of like,
Right, just go to Paladar.
yeah.
Just go to King of Prussia and don't go shopping.
No, but we love shopping. We love doing like, you're going to make fun of me and I'm prepared for it, but we like doing fashion shows for each other in the dressing room. Like, I'm like, should I get this? And then he ends up buying a lot of stuff too because, you know, he's there and they're good clothes and he likes to get dressed up too. So we'll be like, yes, that, no, that. And so we like to do that for each other.
I'm practicing non-judgment in my 37th year coming up. So
it's about the experience. I also like when my mom makes pesto pasta with sun-dried tomatoes. And we used to have like a big birthday party, like a family party, which we sort of gotten away from over the years. But I do love when mom would make that.
well, maybe we'll make you pesto pasta in Vegas because Carly asked for her family to go to Vegas. And that's what's happening. So are you still going to get clothes and stuff
No.
with a Vegas trip?
No, we're going to let the kids take off. You didn't give me my tissues today, so.
Pedro took them because he's also a snotty person.
We are letting the kids stay home from school. We're going to go to Paladar to get like brunch, and then we might do an escape. I call them escape the rooms.
Well, on your birthday?
On my birthday on
Oh,
Tuesday.
fun.
Yeah, escape the room in King of Prussia. But I have to teach at 5:30, so.
You don't
I
have
do.
to teach at 5:30.
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't.
And I have to teach later that night. We'll talk about this off camera. I have to teach.
Oh my God.
But we're going to do that. And the kids are very excited. Because remember when we used to celebrate mom's birthday and it was always so fun, like, oh, it's mom's birthday, we're going to do something fun.
Really good description. First of all, fantastic down memory lane. I remember every piece of that. Second of all, no.
Okay.
I don't remember. I don't know what's wrong with me.
We're going to look into that because I re-listened to the podcast this morning. I always re-listen to it the week after. You don't remember anything.
I don't. It's concerning. It's concerning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's possible that I make stuff up.
Oh.
And then she is just like rattling her brain for no reason because it never happened. But that's only 50% of the time I'm making stuff up.
That's not even 50. It's probably 20.
The other percentage, she really doesn't remember.
I don't know. I don't know if it's like early onset dementia. I don't know if it's
not that.
I was living in a dissociative, but like I didn't have major trauma. Nobody has major trauma. Well, that's not true.
No.
We did not have.
We did not.
Stop yelling.
Oh, okay.
Oh my God. We did not have major trauma, but like, I don't know. And then, yeah, you're definitely making some things up or you're confusing your memories with mine.
That's true.
That happens a lot. But yeah, I have no.
Well, I'll tell you this as I'm nearing the end.
Can't wait.
It's not going to get much better. So fix it now. Ginkgo biloba? Do you remember that? Doesn't that help?
That's your rap name. Lil Ginkgo.
Doesn't that help with memory?
I'll never forget that.
I'm dying.
I'll never forget that.
I was trying to be serious.
You sure were.
Oh, I'm crying. Okay.
You just yelled Ginkgo below at me. And I don't even think you said it right.
It's such a 90s, like, fixer, like, ailment fixer.
You've snot all over your sweater because she wiped her nose with her sweater. Happy 40th birthday.
Oh my God. I just said ginkgo biloba.
Little ginkgo here, everybody.
Oh my God.
Coming
Now,
at you.
Your rap name. Oh no, that's your porn name. Never mind. Never mind. It's like your last name and your street name that you lived on. I don't know what to, I don't me too. Well, that happens too. You lose your bladder control in your late 30s. So if you're listening to this and you're in your 20s and 30s, this is what you have to look forward to.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry I had to find out this way.
It doesn't get any better. Oh, it gets worse. It gets so much worse. And she's 37. Well, she'll be 37 in 2 weeks. And it's not getting any better for her either. So.
Yay!
God, what are we going to do for your 40th?
You did it. We'll see if I make it that far.
Okay.
All right. On
we
that
just have to
note,
make it to Friday.
I'm gonna. Everybody tune in and check in with us this Friday, the 17th.
Yeah.
Around 7:00. See if we are still existing.
Don't, because I have an event right after that I'm going to be an hour late for. So check out on Saturday.
You don't, because I'm gonna kill you.
Okay.
But also enjoy. Yeah, you heard it here, folks. Lil Ginkgo coming at you. Just reminding you that you're always fit to be real.
And always allowed to be a little extra.
It's everything I could have hoped for. Truly.
I'm glad I could provide that for you.
Truly.